So I was at DragonCon this entire past weekend, and of course Lucasfilm decided, hey, let's release a bunch of new stuff while Alex is gone so we can't cover it in a timely manner. So I'm sorry I'm late, but here is my breakdown of the second trailer for Star Wars Rebels Season 4. The trailer opens on Lothal, and actually a lot of the scenes look like they'll be centered around the planet. In the Season 3 audio commentaries, Dave Filoni mentioned that Ezra has always been looking outward for help on Lothal. He looked to Kanan, Ahsoka, and Obi-Wan for help, but I think this season will see him take on more responsibility in liberating his homeworld. We get to see a lot more of the Loth Wolves, and yeah, okay, I don't think they have all that much to do with Ahsoka anymore, but I have no idea how they'll be playing into the story. It also seems like we'll be spending a lot of time on Mandalore, which is great. Some of these shots were from the episodes shown at Star Wars Celebration a few months back, but most of them were new, like this new Walker weapon. I'm guessing this is the weapon that Sabine helped design, and it's clearly being used on her own people to devastating effect. We've known for a while that Bo-Katan would be returning, and we can see her holding the Darksaber here, uniting what looks like a number of different Mandalorian clans in the fight against the Empire. I love that we're getting all of this Mandalorian stuff, but I'm still a little concerned for them. If they unite to fight the Empire, why don't we see them in the rest of the Galactic Civil War helping out? Maybe they just kick out the Empire and remain neutral like they were in the Clone Wars. Anyway, we jump back to Lothal, which is looking rough on the surface. All those TIE factories are really messing up the planet. Saw Gerrera warns Mon Mothma that their methods aren't gonna cut it in the long run, so I think we'll be seeing Saw continue his descent into madness and his estrangement from the rest of the rebellion. He's already done some pretty awful things in the book Rebel Rising, but I'd like to see him do something in the show that makes Mon Mothma distance herself from him. I like that Saw criticizes the Ghost Crew for running errands for Mon Mothma, and it looks like they'll be teaming up again. In the first trailer, we saw him with a giant Kyber crystal, and I have to imagine that's what we're seeing here. Also, I'm looking forward to seeing Two Tubes again. I'm guessing that crystal I mentioned detonates inside of a Star Destroyer because we have seen that explosion before back in Season 1. Of course, Grand Admiral Thrawn is still a threat, and he's continuing to work on the TIE Defender, but Tarkin name drops Krennic, and Project Stardust sounds like it's going to take priority over the new Starfighter. I'm interested to see Thrawn's reaction to this because he definitely knows about the Death Star's existence, as we saw in his book. Thrawn still has some Death Troopers helping him out, and we might get to see more of them this season, but I'm more excited about Rook. Rook is Thrawn's bodyguard from Star Wars Legends, and he might be the second biggest Legends original character to make the jump into canon. Finally, we get to see some X-Wings. I think I heard somewhere that squadron is under Hera's command, and their markings make me guess they'll be called Green Squadron. They launch an attack on Lothal, and I'm betting they take some heavy losses at some point in the season since there isn't a Green Squadron in Rogue One. Chopper gets a new paint job, and I think it'll have something to do with this factory they infiltrate. I don't know what it's for, maybe a Kyber refinery? Whatever it is, there's a Trandoshan Taskmaster with an Electro Whip. I'm guessing this is on Lothal since there are some familiar faces in the background. And whatever they're working on is important enough to involve the Death Troopers. That's everything I saw that I thought was worth explaining, but this trailer was filled with some great shots. I think it's going to be a very exciting final season, and we'll get to start watching on October 16th. Until then, please like this video, subscribe to the channel to see new Star Wars videos every single day, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and consider checking out my Patreon page. As always, thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.